Just starting it now, just so everyone can get settled. Ah, lots of lovely smiley faces. Hi guys. Morning, beautiful yogis. Cool. I wasn't going to use music, but I'm going to have it on very quietly, so you might not be able to hear it anyway. Cool. Hi guys. Hi Bev, hi Sarah, hi Claire, Lorraine, awesome. So we've got a couple of minutes. I will start bang on 10 o'clock, but just make sure you've got a comfortable space. If you want a jump or anything to keep warm for Shavasana, we're going to do a nice 5-minute relaxation at the end, so just make sure you're warm enough. On this beautiful day, maybe you're doing it outside, so you've got the sun beaming down on you, lucky things. Okay, don't worry if you haven't got a block, just use a cushion or a pillow, or maybe you prefer without a block. I just like to perch on a block because it allows my hips to open. So, let's begin. So if you're happy sitting cross-legged, stay as you are. Maybe that's uncomfortable on your knees or your hips, so just take your legs out straight or come to kneeling if that's more suitable for your body. So just find a comfortable position, as we're going to be staying here for about 5 minutes. Oh, Heidi can't find us. Can anyone contact Heidi and tell her where to find us on the Rackets website? Not website, Facebook page. We'll let Heidi join later, she's our star pupil. Okay, so when you're ready guys, when you just settled into your space, close down your eyes. Allow your breath to settle. And just take a moment to notice how your physical body feels right now. Observe any areas of tension, any aches or pains, and just be aware of those areas throughout your practice this morning. Remember to listen to your body. No judgments, no competition. Just do what feels right for you, for your body this morning. Try and let go of your ego. And let's just bring ourselves to this present moment. So start to focus on your breath. Notice if your breath is shallow, so maybe you're breathing from your chest or into your chest, or maybe you're taking a deeper breath into your lower belly. Just observe your own breath for now. And then bring your left hand to the center of your chest, just below your collarbone. Right hand to your lower belly. And start to deepen your breath. With each in-breath, start to feel your belly rise, your rib cage expand, and your chest lift. And as you exhale through your nose, try and reverse this movement. Release from your chest, your rib cage, and then your lower belly. Being mindful of that 3-part breath. Belly, rib cage, chest, chest, rib cage, belly. And try and make your out breath the same length as your in breath. With each in-breath, focus on breathing in prana, or life force, life energy, and vitality. And imagine this prana flowing all around your body. And then with each exhale, release any stale energy, any blocked energy, anything that no longer serves you right now. Just take 3 more deep breaths, just as you are. Once you've completed those 3 breaths, release the hands by your side, just resting on the tips of your fingers. Bring your breath back to its natural rhythm. And just take a moment here to observe any sensations through your body. Notice a sense of calmness and stillness in your mind. And then very slowly draw your chin down towards your chest. Gently blink your eyes open and then lift your head. On your next in-breath, extend your arms up. As you exhale, bring the palms together, thumbs to your heart center. In breath. Exhale. In breath. Exhale. And continue this movement. Synchronize with your own breath. One more round. And then bring the hands back to the heart center. Extend the arms away, interlace your fingers, turn your hands inside out, and then start to press the palms up towards the sky. So just check your shoulders aren't crunching in towards your ears here. So draw your shoulders down as you press your palms up. Try not to hold any tension in your face. And then as you exhale, just bring the arms to shoulder height. Turn your palms up and then bring your hands onto your shoulders. Start to circle your elbows forwards, opening into the shoulders. So on your in breath, lift the elbows, exhale to release down. And try and get your elbows to touch together in front of your face. Once more this way. And then back the other way. In breath. Exhale down. Hopefully you can't hear my clicking shoulders. And then release the hands down. So from here, we'll take a side bend. Just release your right hand. I'll do mirror image. Right hand to the side. Extend your left arm up and over. And then release your left hand. Extend your right arm up and over. And continue this movement. In breath. Exhale, reach across. In breath. Exhale. Last time, this side. And then release that right hand. So either take your legs out straight and come to all fours, or roll over your knees and then come to tabletop. So have your knees directly under your hips, wrists under your shoulders. We'll come through cat-cow. In breath, lift your head and your tailbone. Exhale, chin to chest, tuck the tailbone under. In breath. Exhale. In breath. Exhale. One more round. And then come to our neutral spine. On your next in-breath, reach your left arm out to the side, extend the arm up. Exhale, thread that arm across the floor, release the head to the mat. And again, in-breath, reaching up. Exhale, slide the hand across the floor. Once more, in-breath. Exhale and pause here. Either keep your right hand in front of your face or start to extend your right arm up. Turn your right palm back and then see if you can catch hold of your left thigh with your right hand, or just rest your right hand onto your lower back. So trying to actively pull your right shoulder back, trying to gently turn your chest towards the ceiling. Just check you're not holding any tension in your jaw, and remember to breathe here. On your next exhale, release that right hand and start to reach that right arm towards the top of your mat. Maybe come up onto the tips of the fingers on the right hand if you can. And then actively turn your chest towards the ceiling. But keep creeping that right hand towards the top of your mat. Release your right palm, slide that right palm in front of your face. Push back to all fours and just pause here for a moment. On your next in-breath, reach your right arm out to the side. Exhale, thread the arm across the floor. In-breath, extend the arm up. Exhale, thread the arm through. Once more. Exhale and pause here. Either keep your left hand in front of your face or extend your left arm up, turn the palm back and take the arm around the back. See if you can catch hold of your right thigh with your left hand. Actively pull your left shoulder back here if that feels okay. Stay connected to your breath. And then on your next exhale, slowly release that left hand. So extend your left arm towards the top of your mat, coming up onto the tips of your fingers. And then actively turn your chest to the left side towards the ceiling. And then release that left palm, slide the left hand in front of your face, push back to all fours. We'll bring the knees together, push back into child's pose, release the arms by your side, let the shoulders drop down. And then slowly come back to all fours. From here, come down onto your elbows. Have your elbows directly under your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Just check your forearms and your wrists are parallel here. Tuck your toes under. Start to lift your knees and then push back into dolphin pose. Trying to push your chest back towards your thighs. Pointing the tailbone up towards the sky. Gaze in between your knees or in between your feet. And actively pull your belly button in towards your spine. Let the head hang free here. Try not to hold any tension in your neck. And breathe. Complete full inhalation and full exhalation. If you practice Ujjayi breath, then feel free to incorporate Ujjayi breath. So this is where we contract the muscles at the back of the throat to create a hissing sound as you breathe in and out through your nose. And then either stay still in dolphin pose or start to lift your head, bring your shoulders towards your hands as you gaze towards the top of your mat. As you exhale, push your hips back, push the chest back. In breath, come forwards. Exhale. So use your breath to guide this movement. So on your full inhalation, you come forwards with the body. On that full exhalation, start to take everything back. One more round. And then slowly come down onto your knees. Take your knees wide, big toes together. Turn the palms up as you release your head down. Push the back of your thighs towards your heels. Allow your hips to sink down. And then turn your palms down. Come back to all fours. Knees directly under your hips. Spread your fingers wide. Tuck your toes under. Lift the knees. Push the weight back towards your heels. And then come up into down dog. If you need to, just step the feet slightly further back. Or maybe take your feet a little bit wider. And then gently walk out the dog. So the toes stay in contact with the mat as you lift one heel, then the other heel. From down dog, start to walk your feet towards your hands. Keep a bend in the knees. And then come into ragdoll. Bring the hands onto your opposite elbows. Release your head down. And then either stay centered and still here, or maybe sway your upper body from side to side. Give your head a little shake and a nod. Release any tension in your neck. As we come back to center, release the hands and slowly unfold through your upper body. Make sure your head comes up last. And then roll your shoulders back. Bring the hands to the heart center, thumbs resting at the center of the chest. Take a deep breath in through your nose as you lift your shoulders. Exhale, let out a gentle sigh and release the shoulders down. In breath. Exhale once more. Extend the arms in front, interlace the fingers, turn the hands inside out, extend the arms up. So pressing the palms up as you draw your shoulders down, tuck the tailbone under as you draw your navel in towards your spine. On your next exhale, release the hands behind your back, interlace the fingers, squeeze the shoulder blades together, soften your knees, fold from your waist, come into forward fold, release the head down. So either just rest your arms on your back or see if you can move your arms away from your body. Let the head hang free. And then try and change the cross of your fingers here. Bring your other thumb on top and then move each finger across one. So you're crossing your fingers your more unnatural way. Remember to breathe. On your next exhale, gently release the hands. Let your arms swing forward and back, side to side. Circle the arms one way, back the other way. So just let the arms hang free to completely release any tension from your shoulder joint. And then when you're ready, slowly unfold through your upper body. Bring the head up last again. And roll the shoulders back and down. Let's bring the feet together, hands to your heart center. On your next in breath, take a small back bend, engage the glutes. Exhale, take the arms wide, bend the knees into forward fold. In breath, lift halfway, hands to shins. Exhale your right leg back, right knee to the mat. In breath, extend the arms up. As you exhale, step straight back into down dog. Taking 2 breaths here. Press the ground away with both hands. Gently push the weight through the heels. Take a big step forward with your right foot, left knee to the mat. In breath, extend the arms up. As you exhale, release the hands, step the back foot to meet the front, forward fold. Sink the hips down, arms out to the side, lift the head, lift the chest, lift all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. In breath, exhale, forward fold. In breath, half bend. Exhale, your left leg back, left knee to the mat. In breath, extend the arms up. Exhale, step straight back into down dog. 2 full breaths here. Keep pressing the ground away with both hands. And then take a big step forward with your left foot, right knee to the mat. In breath, extend the arms up. Exhale, release the hands, step the back foot to meet the front, into forward fold. Sink the hips down, gaze forwards, lift the head, lift the chest, lift all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. In, exhale, forward fold. In breath, half bend. Exhale, your right leg back, right knee to the mat. In breath, extend the arms up. Exhale, either come to all fours or step into plank. In plank, press the ground away with both hands so you're protracting your shoulders. Draw your belly button in, push your heels back. From plank, push up into down dog, push the weight through the heels, keep pressing the ground away with both hands. And then take a big step forwards with your right foot, left knee to the mat. In breath, extend the arms up. As you exhale, release the hands, lift the back knee, take a low lunge. Have the left hand flat, twist into your right leg. Sorry if it looks like I'm doing the other side here. So extend your right arm up, press the ground away with your left hand. 2 more breaths here. As you exhale, bring your right hand on the inside of your right foot. Drop your left heel to the mat and then extend your left arm up towards the sky. Turn your left palm back. Wrap that left arm around the back and see if you can catch hold of your right thigh with your left hand. Either gaze over your left shoulder or just let your head drop down. So do what feels right for your neck. Release that left arm, extend the left arm up towards the ceiling. On your next in-breath, lift through your upper body, coming back or coming up to Warrior 2. So in Warrior 2, just check your right knee isn't shooting forwards over your ankle. If it is, then just shuffle your left foot back so your right knee is directly over the ankle. Gaze towards your right hand, turn your right palm up. Take your left hand down the back of your left leg, reverse warrior. Come back to warrior 2. Take the hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Start to bring your right shoulder towards the top of your right knee as you gaze to the side. So trying to stack your left shoulder on top of your right shoulder. In breath, come back up to warrior 2. Release the arms. Turn your right palm up, left hand down the back of your left leg. From here, cartwheel the hands over your front foot, lift the back heel, low lunge. Step your back foot to meet the front into forward fold. Drop your hips down, take the arms out to the side. In breath. Exhale, hands to the heart center. In breath. Exhale, forward fold. In breath, half bend. Exhale, left leg back, left knee to the mat. In breath, extend your arms up. As you exhale, either come to all fours or step into plank. Press the ground away with both hands, draw your belly button in. Keep protracting your shoulders. From plank, push the hips back into down dog, push the weight through your heels. Keep pressing the ground away with both hands. Remember to breathe. And then from down dog, take a big step forward with your left foot, right knee to the mat. In breath, extend the arms up. As you exhale, release the hands, lift the back knee, low lunge. Have your right hand flat, twist into your left leg, reach up with that left arm. Activating all the muscles in your legs, engage your glutes. Push that back heel away. On your next exhale, bring your left hand on the inside of your left foot. Drop your right heel to the mat, reach up with your right arm. Just check your left knee isn't shooting forwards over your left ankle. Turn your right palm back, take that right arm around the back, catch hold of your left thigh, or just rest the hand on your lower back. So trying to turn the chest here towards the ceiling. Trying to stack your right shoulder on top of your left shoulder. Either gaze over your right shoulder or just let your head hang down. Last 2 breaths here. And then exhale, extend that right arm up. In breath, lift up into warrior 2. So just check your left knee is directly over your left ankle. Turn your left palm up, come into reverse warrior. Right hand down the back of your right leg, reach up and then back with your left arm. And then come back to warrior 2. Take the hands behind your back, interlace your fingers your more unnatural way. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Either stay here or start to turn the chest to that right side as you bring your left shoulder towards the top of your left knee. Trying to stack that right shoulder on top of the left shoulder. So either gaze over the right shoulder or just let the head hang free. Try not to let your right foot roll in here. So push the outer edge of your right foot towards the back of your mat. In breath, come back up to warrior 2. Turn your left palm up, right hand down the back of the right leg, reverse warrior. Cartwheel the hands over the front foot, lift the back heel, low lunge. Step your back foot to meet the front, forward fold. Sink the hips down, arms out to the side. In breath, lift all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. So close down your eyes here. Allow your breath to settle. Allow your shoulders to release down. Let go of any tension in your face. Gently blink your eyes open and release the arms. So let's take a step. So if you face the long edge of your mat, take your feet about 1 leg length apart. Bring the hands onto your hips. So just make sure the outer edges of your feet are lined up with the short edges of your mat. Take a deep breath in through your nose. As you exhale, come halfway down. Lengthening from the base of your spine through to the crown of your head. So just drawing the chin in slightly to allow the back of your neck to lengthen. Notice if you're pushing the weight into your heels. If you are, try and bring some of that weight forward, if that feels okay, on the back of your legs. If you've got tight hammies, then just bend the knees slightly if you need to. And then on your next in breath, lift all the way up. We'll take a small back bend here. rest the hands on the lower back, and if it feels okay, push your hips forwards. And then come back up to center. So either take your hands onto your opposite elbows behind your back, or if that's uncomfortable, make a fist with both hands and just press the hands together. Or if you want to take reverse press, so bringing the palms together towards your shoulder blades. So trying to pull the elbows back here. Take a deep breath in through your nose. As you exhale, come halfway down again. Extending through your spine. Draw your navel in towards your spine. Last 2 breaths. In breath, lift all the way up. Release the hands, just give the arms a little shake. So take the hands behind the back again, interlace your fingers, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Maybe heel toe your feet a little bit wider if you want to. Take a deep breath in through the nose, exhale, forward fold. So this time release your head all the way down, or as far down as you can. Either just rest your arms on your back, or see if you can move your arms away from your back. Make sure there's no tension in your neck. Maybe just give the head a little roll. And if you want to deepen this stretch through your shoulders, try and squeeze your palms together as your fingers are interlaced. And then change the cross of your fingers. So bring your other thumb on top, move each finger down one, so you're crossing your fingers your more unnatural way. Maybe it doesn't feel unnatural for some of you. And just check again if you're pushing the weight into your heels. Try and bring some of that weight forwards if that feels okay, through the back of your legs. Last 2 breaths here. And then on your next in breath, very slowly lift through the upper body. And then just release the arms. Give the arms and the shoulders a little shake. Good. So we're going to take the feet out. So point your feet to the top corners of your mat. Point the toes to the top corners of your mat. Bring your hands to your heart center. Take a deep breath in through your nose. As you exhale, sink your hips down as we come into goddess pose. So push your knees towards the top corners of your feet. Let's just see if some of you have just joined, I'd advise not joining in. Just wait until the video goes up onto the link. So from here, bring the arms into cactus arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Spread your fingers wide. And then bring the palms back together. Bring the hands onto your thighs. Have your thumbs on the inner thighs, 4 fingers wrapped around. From here, start to drop your left shoulder down as you push your left thigh away. Gaze over your left shoulder. In breath, slowly come back to the center. So your legs stay exactly as they are as you drop your right shoulder down, push your right thigh away. So try not to shift the weight of your hips here. In breath, come back up to the center. Exhale, release the left shoulder down. In breath. Exhale, release the right shoulder down. In breath, back to center. Bring the palms together. Relax your shoulders and then slowly straighten the legs. Okay, so turn the feet in, relax the arms, and then heel toe your feet together, give the legs a little shake. So let's stay facing this way. I'll do mirror image here, so transfer the weight onto your right leg and lift your left heel. Bring your hands onto your hips. So we're going to come into eagle leg. Start to cross your left thigh over your right thigh, and you might find you can tuck your foot around your lower leg. Don't worry if you can't do that, let's just take one cross of the legs. Either keep the hands on the hips or bring your palms together, thumbs resting at the heart center. And then we're going to come into cactus arms. So try and spread the fingers wide, squeeze your shoulder blades together, open through the chest. So we've got cactus arms with eagle legs. Remember to breathe. Either keep the arms in cactus arms or start to bring, I'm doing mirror image, bring your right elbow over your left elbow. And then either have the back of your hands facing each other or try and bring your palms together. So lift your elbows slightly and then push your forearms away to activate a stretch through the back of your shoulders. And then see if you can sink your hips down. Use your drishti here, so keep your gaze steady, don't let the eyes wander. And then slowly lift up, release that left leg, and release the arms. Whew, shake it out. Good. Okay, so transfer the weight onto your left leg, lift your right heel, bring the hands to the hips. So either just cross your right leg once over your left thigh, or see if you can tuck that right foot under your calf muscle. Either keep the hands on your hips or bring your arms into cactus arms, spread the fingers wide, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then either stay here or start to bring your left elbow over your right elbow, crossing at the arms. If this doesn't work for you, then just rest your hands on your opposite shoulders. Maybe try and lift the elbows and push your forearms away to deepen that stretch through the shoulder blades. Try and let go of any tension in your face. Relax your jaw. Slowly release the legs and release the arms. Give the legs a shake, and then we'll come to the top of the mat. Bring the palms together, thumbs resting at your heart center. Take a deep breath in through your nose, lift your shoulders towards your ears. Exhale, let out a gentle sigh and release the shoulders down. In breath. Exhale. Once more. And then on your next in-breath, take a small back bend. Exhale, bend the knees, come into forward fold. In breath, lift halfway, hands to the shins. Exhale, plank. Press the ground away with both hands. Draw the belly button in. 2 more breaths. Either release your knees and then release your whole upper body down as one, or with control, keep your elbows tucked in and slowly release your upper body all the way down. And then point the toes back. So we're coming to our Sphinx pose. Bring your elbows under your shoulders and then have your forearms and your wrists parallel. Start to actively pull your elbows towards your hips, so you feel that traction on the mat as you push your chest forwards. Keep the gaze steady. Release any tension in your face. Stay connected to your breath. Either stay here with the elbows bent or start to lift the elbows and extending the arms. If you feel a pinching or any discomfort in your lower back, then come back down onto your elbows. Listen to your body, don't force the stretch. Let go of your ego. And then as you exhale, release down. So let's rest one hand on top of the other. Rest your forehead on the back of your hands. Let everything just sink down. Let your chest sink down. Let your shoulders relax. Give your hips a little wiggle. And then slowly lift your head. So bring your right hand under your right shoulder, take your left arm out to the side to shoulder height and rest your left ear on the mat so you're looking towards your right hand. Bring the legs together if the legs are wide. Now lift your right leg, bend your right knee, press the ground away with your right hand as you roll onto your left hip, plant your right foot somewhere behind your left leg. If you can't feel the stretch through the front of your left shoulder, then come back to the center, come back onto the mat, take your arm a bit higher so it's in line with the top of your mat, and then come back into that movement. Maybe press the ground away a bit more with your right hand. Check there's no tension in your face. Try and soften your breath here. Remember that full yogic breath, 3-part breath. Belly, rib cage, chest, chest, rib cage, belly. On your next exhale, slowly roll onto your front. We'll switch sides. Bring your left hand under your left shoulder. Right arm, let's move my candle out the way. Right arm out to the side. Rest your right ear on the mat. And then lift your left leg. Bend your left knee. Push the ground away with your left hand as you roll onto your right hip. So again, if you can't feel the stretch through the front of your right shoulder, come back onto your front and then move your right arm. Move your right arm towards, so it's in line with the top of your mat or the top of your head. Maybe one side feels tighter than the other. Honor any difference. And just accept where your body is right now. Last 2 breaths here. And then on your next exhale, roll onto your front. Bring your right hand under your right shoulder. Let's take a low cobra here. So just bring the hands either side of your chest, roll your shoulders back and down, and just lift the chest. So in low cobra, the belly stays in contact with the mat. On your next in-breath, lift through the upper body. Bring the knees together as we push back into child's pose and release the arms by your side, allowing your shoulders to completely drop down. If your head doesn't meet the ground here, if you have a block, then just rest your head on your block. If you don't have a block, then make a fist with both hands, to rest your forehead. Last 3 breaths here. And then slowly start to lift through your upper body. So just come to kneeling for a moment. And then when you're ready, slide your feet to one side and extend your legs out straight. So just give the legs a little shake here if you need to. And then bring your right knee in towards your body. Either keep this foot on the inside of your left leg or cross the foot onto the outside of your left leg. Either keep this left leg out straight or tuck your left heel towards your right buttock. We're going to come into a seated spinal twist here. Start to lift your right arm up, turn to your right, place that right hand behind your back, not too far away from your back. Hug your right knee in with your left elbow. Use this leg and arm as a lever to lift and lengthen through the spine. So take a deep breath in through your nose to lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, gently start to rotate your upper body, your chest to the right side. So try not to turn the neck too much here. So we know that we've got mobility and flexibility in the neck. We want to focus on the rotation through your thoracic spine. Check you're not clenching your jaw. And then on your next exhale, come into counter pose. So you keep the legs as they are, just gently rotate your upper body to the left. Come back to the center, release the legs, and then bring your left knee in towards your body. So either keep this foot on the inside of your right leg or cross the foot over to the outside of your leg. Either keep your right leg out straight or tuck your right heel towards your left butt cheek. So let's take the left arm up, turn to your left and release your left hand behind the back. So just make sure your hand isn't too far back. So you want to keep the hand as close to your body to keep that extension through your spine. Hug your left knee in with the crease of your right elbow. Deep breath in through your nose, lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, get that rotation through your thoracic spine, through the chest area. So turning to the left. On your next exhale, come into counter pose. Keep the legs as they are. Gently rotate to the right side. And then come back to the center and release your legs. Give the legs a little shake. And then when you're ready, come down onto your back. Hug the knees in. Give the knees a little hug. And then if it feels good, have a little rock from side to side. you want to, start to circle your knees one way and back the other way. Release your feet to the mat. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let the knees open wide. And then bring your arms into cactus arms, elbows at shoulder height, palms facing up. So if you want to close down your eyes here. Notice if there's any areas of your body where you're still holding on to tension. Let the back of your shoulders sink into the mat. Release any tension from your chest. Relax your hips, your lower back. Inner thighs. And from here we'll come into our final pose, Shavasana. So this is the most important pose of your practice. So I highly recommend you stay and do Shavasana. So take the legs just as wide as your mat, allow your feet to turn out to the sides. Bring the arms by your side, palms facing up. Just lift the chest slightly to allow your shoulders to release down. Give your hips a little wiggle. And just make any final movements here to make yourself as comfortable as possible. If you want to, take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, let out a gentle sigh through your mouth. So this is where all the benefits, or we absorb all the benefits of our practice through our minds, body and spirit. Allow your body to melt into the ground. Give yourself permission to completely let go here. Find it difficult to switch your mind off, then just focus on your breath. Visualizing your breath in and out of your body. to bring your awareness back to your physical body. Without moving your body, just bring your awareness to your physical body. Notice any subtle changes of energy here. And then start to bring some movement into your fingers and your toes. Circle your wrists and your ankles. Gently turn your head from side to side. And then start to bend one knee, then the other knee. Bring the knees in towards your chest. Hug the knees in. Slowly roll onto your right side and pause here. And with your left hand in front of your face, use that hand to press the ground away as you come back to a seated posture, keeping the eyes closed. And then just rest your right hand over your left at the center of your chest, at your heart chakra. Take a moment to notice how your emotional body feels right now. And remember, with our breath, we can control our emotions just by deepening and lengthening the breath. So if you start to feel anxious or any negative emotions, then just focus on that 3-part breath. Belly, rib cage, chest, chest, rib cage, belly. And then bring your palms together, thumbs resting at your heart center. Take a moment to thank yourself for taking the time to practice yoga with me this morning. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Hope you enjoyed my session this morning. And I will be back next Tuesday at 10 o'clock. Cool. Nice one. Enjoy the sunshine. Whoop.